Hello YouTube. I'm making this video today to show you essentially how to connect to your higher self. All of us have a higher self within us. And I think that this information will be very, very valuable to you. Essentially what our higher self is, this idea in our mind of perfection, this image of love, care, compassion, and gratitude. We should always put this idea of higher self into our daily activities. I have connected to my higher self, in fact, many times. I connect to my higher self each and every day. That is how I'm aware of myself, and I'm always in the present moment. You can be in the present moment too. We're all in the present moment, but we're always distracted. And I understand where you're coming from. We're always distracted. Don't worry about the fly. Anyways, this is how you connect to your higher self. You go within. When you go within, you go without. You expand from within. It's all in here. All of us. The whole composition, this whole genetic makeup of ourselves. I hope you don't have fear within yourselves, because it's natural to have fear. You'll know that if you don't have fear, you're going within yourself. Meditation is a form of going within. It's love. Gratitude. Whatever you affirm to yourself every single time commands every single cell in your living organism to act a specific way. You wouldn't want to have negative self-talk about yourself. It's very destructive. You really wouldn't want to have negative self-talk about yourself. I've been there. I've evolved with that. You should always create and evolve, just like X did. X was right. XXX Tentacion was 100% right. Some of you may understand what I'm talking about, but for those who don't, I recommend that you watch my videos. I'll keep posting regularly, and I'm on the journey with all of you people. I'm on the journey with all of you. My love is with you. This energy that I'm giving out, it's with you. You can always come back. I'll always keep posting because I care. For as far as higher self, you should always practice positive self-talk. Positive self-talk is everything. Affirm to yourself the good that you see in yourself constantly. Repetition is key. Repetition will create a habit. Therefore, you'll plant this new habit in your mind, and it will reflect in all the areas of your life. Look at yourself right now. Look at yourself right now. You may be in situations where you do desire or do not desire. Regardless or not, you did create that reality. You really did. Positive self-talk. Connect to your higher self. Go within. Just go within. It's very simple. Don't forget about everything outside. That's what we're always doing. We're always going outside of ourselves. And I'm sure you've heard about something called chakras, our chakra system. We have the root chakra that's in connection to the ground, the sacral chakra, our creative energy, literally our creative energy, the solar plexus chakra, our energy which promotes and shows the exuberance within ourselves, the heart chakra that's supposed to love each and every single person, organism, and situation, essentially being in connection to the present moment and loving it. Our throat chakra, expression chakra, our expression chakra. We express our emotions, we express what we think, what we feel. Our intuition, this is where we have vision. This is where we can predict situations. Our imagination, our intuition. And that's where the higher self always finds itself and proceeds itself all the way throughout our chakras. And then the crown chakra. You can always search this information online. I'm not the only one who's telling you this. I'm not the only one who's telling you this. And I hope that you're loving yourself. I really hope that you do. Because that's the only way. That's the only way you can break free from whatever you don't like. Focus on only what you like. Put your mind what the mind wants to be put into. And that's what X said. It helped me. My content will keep getting better and better and better, as expected. But don't let anything put you out of your sight. Don't let anything push yourself out of your higher self. There's so many distractions. I can agree to that. In fact, I really, really do. Anytime I meditate, I'll be thinking about all of you. I'm sure you really do feel that love within. There's this love within that you feel. Focus on it. Let it grow. Go within. Find a quiet space. Find a place where you're not going to be distracted by anyone or anything. And just decide. Put the intention that I am going to connect with my higher self. The higher self is always waiting for you to call out to it. It's essentially when you're in connection to a higher energy. You will feel it, you will know it. I don't want to make this video too long, but the idea here is follow what you desire. Follow what you desire. Don't let anything put you out of your sight. Because love always grows. And there will be situations when you'll be backtracked. There's some times you'll be feeling like you're not in connection to your higher self. But that's essentially a test, you know. It's a muscle. We are working a muscle. This muscle gets better the more we work at it. It will tear down, but don't let that discourage you. It will always come right back. It always comes right back. Your higher self guides you. We're all chosen. Essentially, that's the word you want to hear me use. We're all chosen. Take a deep breath in and let it out. When you're letting out that air, use love. And I hope that we're all having a wonderful time during this pandemic. I know we are having a beautiful time. If you're watching this video right now, you're having a beautiful time during this pandemic. We're all beautiful creatures. We're not the persona. We're not our thoughts. We're the observer behind our thoughts. We are the observer behind our thoughts. Let that sink in for a moment. We are not our thoughts. We are the observer behind our thoughts. We are not the persona. We are living beings, human beings. And let us spread our gratitude. Let us spread our love. Let us spread our compassion. For whoever we truly are, we are following our higher purpose, ultimately in the end. And let's always be in tune with this higher purpose. We are always in connection with to our higher purpose from time to time. This is why you will be able to connect with it in this video. But always connect to it. Connecting to our higher self every single time is love. And that's what you want to practice. Everything around you will change in light, warp, speed, however you want to call it. And yes, there is going to be a negative side to connection to the higher self. Since you're going to be new to this, it's going to be quite hard, per se. Second, you're going to have thoughts that you wouldn't find desirable in your mind, but don't let that discourage you. That essentially is a decoy. It's funny because we should always love what we discourage. Love what we find unpleasant. Or it's a negative thought, a bad thought. Let's love it. It will change, or it will change automatically. Essentially, it will become a positive thought. Alright, YouTubers, I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good time. Because that's all this is gonna get. It just keeps getting better. One thing, always focus on your higher self. Second thing, keep yourself healthy. You're honorable enough to keep away from things that are destructive. Self-improvement is the goal. Alright, I'm gonna end this video.